having a hard time soothing your baby? Is everything you're doing not working? Well, my name's Natalie with Familiar Embrace, and I'm here to teach you the 5 S's. There's a great book called The Happiest Baby on the Block by Dr. Karp, and I'll put the link below. But just briefly, I want to talk to you about what he talks about, which are the 5 S's. And this is really about bringing baby back to womb. So the 5 S's are shushing, swaying, swaddling, side laying, and sucking. Did you get that? The first one is shushing, like really loud shushing, like in your baby's ear. You might also find some apps that can provide that if you're getting really tired of shushing. The next is swaddling. Babies were used to being in the womb, and that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to recreate the womb and trying to make them feel a little bit more comfortable in their new environment. So we want to swaddle them. We want to swaddle them tight, like they're inside your belly again. They were smushed up in there like a little bowling ball. So the tighter you can get the swaddle, the better. And we'll do a video on swaddling as well. Another one is side laying. So if you've seen my past videos about Thanksgiving dinner and having immature gut systems, it's not very comfortable to lay flat on your back after you've been having meal after meal after meal after meal, and your stomach is this big and you're filling it up to its capacity every single time. So laying on your side is going to be more comfortable, and that could be holding your baby on the side. Now, obviously, when you're putting your baby to sleep, back to sleep is what the American Academy of Pediatrics recommends to prevent SIDS. But when you're holding your baby so they're on their side. So their head is either facing you or their head is facing out. The other one is swaying. And you'll find that moms will be standing in the grocery line just
swaying like this. And the reason is because they spent so much of the first 4 months of their baby's life just swaying back and forth.
Do you know what that's doing? That's recreating the womb. That is when they're in the womb and they're hearing this gushing water noise. They're squeezed tight in there and they're being rolled and lulled to sleep. We're recreating the womb. The last one I want to talk about is sucking. So sucking mechanics do a lot of things for babies. As I said before, babies have an immature gut system, and sucking actually helps to calm that gut system. So it could be sucking on you, unfortunately, and I recommend the finger in the first 2 weeks versus a pacifier. Just make sure that your finger pad here is touching the roof of their mouth and that your nails are short and your hands are clean, obviously. And to be honest with you, this is going to be their life in your life for the next 4 months. It's called the 4th trimester. Babies cognitively do not know they're outside of the womb until they're 4 months of age. 4 months. They do not know they're outside of the womb. And just in case you didn't know this, toddlers don't know that their reflection in the mirror is them until they're about 18 months, 2 years of age. So they just literally think they're looking at another baby. So it's really important to recreate the womb with the 5 S's. You can get Dr. Karp's book. He also has a DVD, which I really recommend watching if you don't feel like reading a book, because if you're like any other pregnant hormonal mom that's really exhausted, or maybe you just had your baby and you're really tired and you don't feel like reading, and every time you read you start to fall asleep, you should try watching the video instead. Or you could work with me, Natalie at familiarembrace.com, or you can follow me on Facebook. I hope you have a great day.